Assalamu alaikum class. This is second semester English compulsory and the topic is generating ideas. This is your first topic for your midterm exam and we're going to start with this. It's called generating ideas. I hope you can see the screen. Let's start. Generating ideas. The first topic in this main heading is the writing process. Okay, let's talk about pre-writing. Pre-writing is something which you do before you write something. Okay, so what is there in pre-writing is free writing. These are the techniques: free writing, brainstorming, clustering or mapping, listing, and journalist questions. These are some of the main ideas of which fall under the category of pre-writing. Okay, let's move on. Let's see, why do we generate ideas? Before you can start writing down your ideas in a formal essay, you need to first of all generate or invent them. Although the writing process is usually presented as a series of neatly defined steps, that model does not reflect the way people actually write. Ideas do not always flow easily, and the central point you set out to develop does not always wind up in the essay. Please mute your mics. Alright. Ideas do not always flow easily, and the central point you set out to develop does not always wind up in the essay you ultimately write. Because the writing process is so erratic, its stages overlap. Most writers engage in invention, arrangement, drafting, and revision and editing. In fact, writing is such a distinctive process that two different writers do not approach the writing process in exactly the same way. Some people outline, others do not. Some take elaborate notes during the invention stage, others keep track of everything in their heads. Alright. Let's talk about what is pre-writing. Pre-writing is the first stage of the writing process aimed to discover and explore our initial ideas about a subject. Now, pre-writing is something that happens before you write anything. Alright? At the beginning of writing, it is usual to find yourself totally blank. For example, I give you a topic to write. Let's suppose I say write on my hobby. So, what will happen? You will be totally blank. You will be totally blank. You will be thinking what to write. Without ideas about what to say, you will have no idea what to write. Pre-writing techniques make it much easier to start a writing. So, pre-writing techniques are there available to us which helps us to start writing something very easily. The pre-writing stage, when you begin generating ideas on your topic without focusing too much on organization and correctness, allows you to begin creatively and to explore the scope and potential of your topic. Also, breaking the writing process down into stages makes it less stressful and more manageable and gives you time to figure out what exactly you want to develop or what exactly you want to write. Okay, so in the pre-writing stage, as this paragraph says, I'll explain this paragraph. It means that in the pre-writing stage, when you begin writing on any topic, you are totally speechless and you cannot think about it, what you want to write. So for this purpose we employ some pre-writing techniques, and what it does, it allows us to focus, it allows us to be creative. Okay, and over here you are not much interested in organization and you are not interested in correctness, only you have points about what to write. Now let's look at some tips for generating ideas. Okay, let's look at these tips, how you generate ideas. Like you have to write on any topic, so what will that topic be about? Okay, how will you what will be the some of the tips that you will need to form ideas in your minds. Number 1, critique ideas when you find a few appealing. You will have to select only some of the ideas to pursue eventually, so when you have a few that might work, try to rule out all but those. If you find they're all bad, start searching for more. First of all, you will take a paper and you will take a pen and start noting any ideas about that topic that come to your mind. Don't think about the organization, don't think about it systematically, just keep noting your ideas. Even if they are, you think they are not good enough, they are bad, just keep noting. Okay, and start searching for more. Second point is, find an idea you will enjoy writing about. A bored writer makes reading a bore. Try to find either an area that interests you or a way to integrate your interest with your topic. So, your ideas should not be boring. Okay, you have to make them very interesting. This is the what it is about. Keep a notepad close. Good ideas will cross your mind when you least expect it. When they do, make sure that you can hold on to them. Many people come up with their best ideas just before falling asleep. You might find it useful to keep a notepad by your bed. So, when you are writing on a topic, always keep a notepad ready with you. Either you are about to sleep, or you are awake, or you are doing any other activity, always keep a notepad very close with you. So whenever the idea comes to your mind, you can note it down. Alright. Then we have some other points also. Let's see what are those. Yes, don't feel need to work logically. Okay, good ideas often have strange origins. For example, an apple fell on Newton's head and this gave us the idea of gravity. Mary Shelley had a dream and this gave her a famous literary classic, Frankenstein. Okay, so different scientists and different writers have an idea. Okay, and they have a strange origin, means that they are not very logical. They can come at any time, at any place. So it does not matter how you get your idea. What matters is that somehow you find a good idea. Then the next point is that work from general to specific. Your first good idea does not have to take the form of a good thesis statement. Think about your argument in general terms before you make it more precise. So, you have to write on a topic, just think about general things. Don't make it specific. Okay, general means very open. Openly you have to think about, and whatever comes to your mind you have to write. Only then you will, after writing all the points, you will cut out those that are irrelevant, those that you don't need, and you will just stick to the specific points. Third one is, maintain a momentum and don't be critical. Being critical can hinder your creativity. If you think too much about the flaws in your ideas, you will lose momentum. So always have confidence, have enough confidence that whatever you are writing is correct. If you will keep on criticizing yourself, and it will lose your art of creativity, and you will not be able to produce very good writings. Let ideas go. Okay, don't get too attached to the ideas you find. The idea could work out well for you but not for the reader. Also, thinking about a new idea does not mean abandoning an old one. You can easily come back to any idea. Okay, so you can skip some ideas after you have noted everything down. You can skip some and you can stick with others. Okay, now let's quickly revise what we have just done today. We have talked about generating ideas. Okay, these were some of the techniques that we will be talking about in the next lesson next week, about free writing, brainstorming, clustering, listing and others. Today what we have done basically is that we have talked about what is pre-writing. Okay, so you need to know what is pre-writing. We have also talked about tips for generating ideas. So keep these tips in mind. Tips for generating ideas that we have done, and the definition of pre-writing. What is pre-writing? This we have done, and also we have listed a few techniques of pre-writing. Alright, this was our lesson. Now I want you to turn on your mics so we can have a discussion. Thank you.